Can AI check its own work? Probably not in the same chat completion, but I figured out a way that it could work. All right, so this is on one single application, but you can do this for multiple things. Let me show you what I got here. So I set up a repeater. This repeater only goes 10 times, but you can have it go as many times as you want. Then I set up this tool here to get a variable called break repeat. And then this filter here is the repeater breaker. If that break repeat variable exists, then it can't go any further. Obviously, the first time it runs, it's not going to exist though. So here, my first GPT module is a content writer, and it is prompted to give 5 potential article titles on a topic. Then a second GPT module with a completely different system prompt. This is not the same chat completion. It's a completely different completion. Is set to be an SEO strategist, and it's asked to choose the best title. That title is then stored in a variable. We get that variable on the second string of the router. And then this is passed on to Claude 2 using OpenRouter. The system prompt is the same. You're an SEO strategist, and then it asks the exact same thing. Pick which title is the most relevant. Then there's a filter that looks for a match between GPT and Anthropic. And the idea here is you get the best result if both language models decide on the same answer. And it'll keep running until there's a match. And then once there's a match, then GPT is set to identify which title it was that was chosen. And then that variable that is filtered out in the very beginning of the scenario is set. That way the repeater will break. You can do that for titles. You could do that for SEO keywords. You could do that for the intro paragraph, for every single piece of a blog, for example, and make sure that you always have the best outputs. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think that's helpful, or do you think that's a waste of tokens? Cheers.